Hi everybody, it's Miranda and I'm back to do another plan with me in my Sterling Ink A5. I put this new cover together and and this was a little quote from last year which totally cracks me up. It was like, change things up, and then it was like, do it for the plot twist. So I decided to use a little piece of craft paper from Archer and Olive, and I kind of wrote it out, and then I used some TCMC paper from what Helen had sent out, I think it was 2 months ago, on her newsletter. And so, yeah, I kind of put this together and I'll change it up, during the seasons. But hope you can join in on the fun. I'm going to just jump on in and start planning for next week. Here in America, most of us have the 19th off for Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And I do have work off that day, which is really nice. It did mean, though, that I'm going to have a super long day of work on Tuesday. So, but it is what it is. That's fine. And then I'm not going to use like a actual kit for this week. I just pulled out some stickers that I thought would look cute. And so the first 2 pages I'm going to show you are, I actually purchased them from Jess Paper Co. At Little Craft Fest last year. So they're called the Year of Growth, and they're little journaling sticker sheets. I used one a long time ago. But they're sort of like good for the new year. This one says, reminder, this is your year, 100% heck yeah. And then trust the magic of new beginnings. And then this second sheet is called Stamp Collection. It had the same vibe to it. I liked the color palette of it. So I kind of want to just use these throughout the week. And then I pulled out a little couple of extras, some date covers in the brown, and I pulled out this leftover sheet I have from Soraka Studio, the Golden Oak Planner labels. I might use some of these. And then I pulled out the Coffee Monster Co. Days of the week. I'm going to use this light one and possibly a this week. And on Monday, I'm actually going to do some meal planning for Tuesday since it's such a long day. So I happen to have this little sticker in brown. I thought, oh, hey, that's going to go really well with my theme for this week, kind of the starting, the new year and the brown soft kind of palette. So so I think what I'll do is go ahead and get started by whiting out the days of the week up here. And I do need to stick a little book. My reusable sticker book here is what I typically use just to kind of elevate the left side of my journal. So I'm going to kind of just wipe these out real quick. And I did purchase this new to me Tombow Mono Air 6 correction tape. I think I got this from Amazon, and it works pretty well. It glides really well. And it seems to kind of match the Sterling Ink paper. So it's a bright white kind of correction tape, as you can see. So I'm kind of liking it. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab these date covers from Soraka Studios. And so there we go. So yeah, how's everyone been doing? I hope you're doing really well. And if you are in America and you have Monday off, what are your kind of plans for Martin Luther King Day? If you have it off from school or work. I heard that at least in California, all of the parks are going to be open this year free of charge on MLK Day. I'm filming this on Sunday night. So I was thinking, I wonder if I could get to one of the parks, and even if I just did a short hike. It's freezing cold out here in the Bay Area. It's quite chilly for us. It's not like, I know it's kind of, first world problems, but we're not used to this kind of cold weather. So, I'll be wearing like a t-shirt and then a sweatshirt over it and like leggings, and I'm like, I am still cold, so I got to put on like another sweatshirt or like a heavier sweater. I'm like, I don't like this. So, but first world problems in the Bay Area of California. So yeah, but I thought, hey, maybe I could get out to one of the parks tomorrow or sometime this week, but because maybe they'll all be really busy too, since they're going to be free for MLK Day. So All right, so let's go to now the Just Paper Co. Stickers. So I've got these little stamps, lots of stamp options, and the big plant one. I think that would be nice to use in the weekly spread for this week. And I do like the reminder, this is your year. So that could be nice too. Okay, so actually what I think I'm going to do, I'm kind of thinking it through here, what's standing out to me. I think this big plant one would look really cute down in this corner. I could also put it over here in the bottom corner, but I think it would go well kind of it could go either. And then I'm thinking, well, here's my thought. These are nice stickers, I can tell. Oh, so I'm going to have to wipe this out. So hold on one moment. I don't use my calendar, so I'm going to have to just wipe this whole part out because if I use this sticker, I have to just white out what's on the bottom here. There we go. Okay. So I was thinking to use the reminder, this is your year. And maybe this cute rainbow. So maybe if I, actually, maybe I should put the rainbow down first since it's taller. Let's see here, let me grab my tweezers, see if I can figure this out, how it's gonna look nice. Oh, actually, I think I will do it centered. First I was thinking a little to the right here, but I think centered would be nice. And I'll put the quote kind of right under it, the reminder, this is your year. So I know it's going to stick over a little into Monday, but that's okay. Since Monday's a holiday, I don't mind one bit. And I could also, but if I pull this up, I'm going to pull up some of that white out. It's okay, but I may just have to white out again. I was thinking if I should try to center yeah, of course it pulled up the white out. I think I'll leave it. I think actually it'll look cute like that. All right, so that's how I'm starting it off. And I think I will do, I think to sort of create some balance, I will put the big plant one on that bottom corner because it's really big. So I'm just gonna use it right there at the end part of Sunday of the week. Yeah, and Sundays are gonna it'll probably be a relaxing day that day, so that's totally fine. Okay, so let me see. And I'm realizing this little star is a sticker. So I'm gonna use that too. Actually, I do like it up here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I will put it right here, and then I can mark that it's Martin Luther King Jr.'s the holiday. So I'll put it there. Okay. And then I'll grab the This Week sticker in Helen's font from the Coffee Monster Co. Which one do I want to use? Maybe I'll use... I like the lowercase one. I'll use the bottom one. So it's just different fonts that she so generously gave us. So I'm going to use that one. Just say This Week. Actually, let me center that just a little bit because the sticker right above it is so long. So there's that. Okay. And I know I have work, that really long day. I have two sort of big things at work. So I'm going to use the work sticker right here in that nice light brown, that golden oak. And I might use the important sticker for, there's a big meeting I have at work and then like all my regular work stuff I have to do. So it starts, let's see, the big meeting, I think I'll do that first. So that's the important one. And that's starting at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. I think I'll put it right at the 10 a.m. hour and then I can write the details in at 11. So just like that. And then I'll pull this work, so I just want to careful here. These are sort of a little fragile, they feel like. So the work sticker will go, actually it has to go right, or I could do it right here. They're back-to-back meetings the whole day. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. And maybe for fun, I could put maybe I should use one of the stamps. Since it's a long work day, I could stick a stamp like a few, you know, kind of in this section right here. So with these stamps, I guess they're kind of adventure ones, I'm just realizing. And you've got this hot air balloon and a passport and luggage and an airplane and the globe and the little things here. It says adventure, 50 cents adventure, but that's okay. Actually, which one do I like? I like the globe. I'm gonna use the globe, why not? I'm gonna use up my stickers, so you know. And I think that day I go all the way till 8 o'clock and then I still have to drive home. So I'll put it like ending at the 8:30 and then I can write in some tasks I have to do for work right there. Okay, so there's that. And then the other thing I know I can set up is my habit tracker. And I think this brown will match. I do have a darker brown as well, but I think this will work. So I'm gonna put it, let's see, do I wanna put it all the way at the bottom or sort of in the center? I think in the center actually, so maybe I'll put it lining up with the midnight hour here. So like right there. And lately I've only been tracking in my Sterling ink my language studies and my, I gotta look, my reading. So let me do that. I will grab my TCMC language studies and reading. So let me grab them. My tiny icons from the TCMC, which I keep in this little mauve envelope that came from Coffee Monster Co. So I use the speech bubble for the language studies. I will put that, so it's only 2 habits. Actually, I'm gonna put them at the, I'll put them at the bottom. So I have a little more room here to write. So I'll put one right here. And the reading, which is right on top. There we go. And I'll leave a little space, because why not? Okay. I just received actually yesterday the second half of my 2026 order from the Coffee Monsters Co. So that was really nice with all the kind of the monthly kits and stuff. So I might do a video when I set up for February, the monthly spread for February. That was something I was thinking about. So as you can see, the kit this month, or sorry, this week is kind of sparse right now, but I wanted to just go ahead and get it set up. And obviously I will fill more in as I go. But thanks so much for joining me on this little spread today, and I hope you have a fantastic week. If you're enjoying this kind of content, please feel free to give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you do leave a comment, I always respond to comments because that's where it's at. I like to kind of create connection and community. And I'm happy to hear from you, and I will definitely respond to comments. All right, everyone, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Take care.